Hello guys, I'm Sammy from hackerbad.net, and yeah, we all have those certain files on our computer that we don't want anybody to ever see, even if they gain access through hacking or other means to our computers or our phones or whatever we're using. We don't want anybody to ever see or read those files. Now, what's the best way of making sure that never ever happens? Well, the answer is quite simple. At the moment, the best way to do this is called encryption, and that's basically just a very complicated way of saying we're turning a file into gibberish. Okay, that's basically what encryption does. Without the exact method and the exact password, nobody will be able to ever understand the file or even what it is. Like, it's just gibberish to them at that point. Only with the exact password that we entered and the exact method of encryption, they can understand the file and access it. Now, how do you encrypt files such as these? I'm just going to use the password.txt, but it works with any kind of file that you have on your computer. It doesn't matter whether it's a video, a picture, a Word document, doesn't matter, anything. You can encrypt anything at all. Now, I'm going to use this password.txt file. Let's say that's my YouTube login, dankmemes@gmail.com, and my password. I don't want anybody to ever see this. So what software do you use to encrypt this file? My personal favorite is called AES Crypt. It's a open source software and it works on any platform basically. There's a Windows script, Linux, Mac, there's even a Java script for this whole thing. It's incredible. Like, it works on any platform. And the greatest thing about it is it's only like 1 megabyte in size. If you look at this, that's the download. It's like 1 megabyte. So you can basically take it with you anywhere you go. And basically how it works, once you've installed this, which takes like 15 seconds, you just right click the file that you want to encrypt. And then you just go to AES Encrypt and you enter your password. In my case, I'm going for dank memes. Dank memes. Okay. And then basically what it'll do, it will generate in the same folder a password.txt.aes. Okay. And now what you can do is you can just delete the original and make sure you permanently delete it. Okay. So empty your actual trash compactor or whatever, trash can. Make sure it's gone. All right, make sure it's gone for good, because it doesn't make a lot of sense if you have your password file encrypted but the unencrypted file is just in your recycle bin, right? That wouldn't make much sense. So make sure it's gone, and at that point basically you are left with the encrypted version. Now, to decrypt this, all you basically do is you double click it. Obviously, you need AES Crypt installed, and you enter your password. Dank memes. There we go. And now it'll do the reverse. Now it just made another original file from the encrypted one. And that's basically how that works. This way, this program is really perfect for encrypting not just small files, like maybe you have all your logins or something in one single file. It's perfect for that. But you can also encrypt whole folders. Now, the way you would do that is you would, for example, put these 3 files into a zip file, for example, right? Or into a folder. You can encrypted folder, right? You could just put all of these in here. And then you could put that into a zip file, for example, or you could use WinRAR or whatever. Make it the zip file, encrypted folder, right? And then you put this in there. As you can see, it's in there. Great. All the files are in there. You would basically do it like that. And then you would encrypt this, right? Dank memes. Dank memes. There you go. And now, basically, you have your folder encrypted as well. So it works both for files and folders. There are other great programs that will also allow you to encrypt whole drives, but this is the method that I use the most. Just, it's really handy when you're basically Let's say you have some data that's worth a lot of money, like your Google logins and your main email logins and other kinds of logins for sites where money is, maybe PayPal, maybe your bank, your e-banking login, and so on. What you want to do is just when you travel, for example, and you're not sure, maybe you may lose your bags, maybe in a flight or whatever. You don't want anybody that just picks up your device be able to just access files that contain your bank account information and so on. So that's basically the way I use it, especially when I'm traveling, but also when I'm storing data. This is a very, very handy and awesome way to make sure should your data be stolen or accessed by a hacker or by anything else, by someone who maybe gets a remote access program onto your computer, that they can't just simply get your login data for your money stuff, okay? Or whatever kind of stuff you're trying to make sure nobody accesses, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be money stuff, obviously. Anyways, I hope this helps. I hope you can keep your data safe, mate. It's a huge issue these days. Like hacking gets to be more and more of a problem. Like programs and operating systems are getting so complex, and even states are hacking us these days. So it's very good to make sure that nobody can get your most vital and important information. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.